Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a deck review. Today we're going to look at the safety back deck from the United States Playing Card Company. The safety back deck, this is a vintage reprint that was originally released in 1892. And if you look up the deck in Mrs. Joe Robinson's handbook, it's actually number 65. The tuck box has a little embossing right here at the top where it says bicycle, and then on the back it just has a little bit of a description about the deck itself. Like I said, this deck was part of the Vintage Design series, and when these came out, there was this rumor that perhaps they would continue to put these decks out, and maybe there would be like 9 or 10 or so, and these reprints would, just be for collectors, people that wanted to have these vintage back designs. But the line was discontinued, so we've heard, at some point, and I think there was probably only around 6 of these decks that were actually made. Since that time, other companies like Theory 11 have released some of the other vintage backs, and they're kind of there's a few floating around out there, but there's nowhere close to the 81 back designs that the United States Playing Card Company has produced throughout the years. The back design is a mirrored image of a bicycle in a bunch of flora and fauna, and so it's the same either way you flip it. My deck is dark blue, and it's a pretty striking color. It's a really attractive back design. With the deck, of course, being a vintage series, you're not going to get any gaffes. It's not a Magic deck. That's not why it was released. You're going to get the 2 standard bicycle jokers, and you're going to get a vintage Ace of Spades, which is really nice, and I wish that most of the other vintage decks came with this classic Ace of Spades. It's just a nice touch. If they're going to change something in the deck, the Ace of Spades is always a good thing to change. Other than that, the rest of the deck is totally standard. Every single face and court and color, it's a completely standard deck. It's cut and handles exactly like a standard 808 deck. There isn't anything exceptional about its handling or its design, other than, like I said, the back design and the Ace of Spades. So I would say if you're into collecting some of the vintage looks, then of course this would be a deck you'd want to pick up. But other than that, I mean, that would probably be the only reason. It doesn't really have any special usage for Magic or even for card playing. It's just a nice deck to have. So that's my review, and as always, we ask that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll keep you up to date with what's going on, and it'll also allow you to be entered into our free deck contest that we do every single month. You can always like my page on Facebook, and you can also follow me on Twitter. Thanks.